What are the 8 ways to differentiate between supervised and unsupervised learning? Data, feedback, what it does, what it knows, its goal, the types of problems it solves, accuracy, and is it AI? For data, what's the difference between supervised and unsupervised? Supervised data is labeled, unsupervised data is unlabeled, it's not labeled. What's the difference in feedback? The feedback for supervised is that it's direct. Is it predicting correctly? Yes or no? In unsupervised, there is no feedback. What's the difference in what they do? Supervised predicts output, unsupervised finds hidden patterns. What's the difference in what it knows? Supervised knows inputs and outputs. Unsupervised only knows inputs. What's the difference in their goals? Supervised train the model so it can predict accurately on new data. Unsupervised finds hidden patterns and gleans insights. What are the types of problems they solve? Supervised solves for classification and regression. Unsupervised solves for clustering and association. What's the difference in their accuracy? Supervised is more accurate, unsupervised is less accurate. How close are they to AI? Supervised must be trained so it can predict, so it's not AI. Unsupervised is closer to AI because it learns from its own experience. What is the algorithms? What are the algorithms for supervised learning? Both classification and regression have support vectors, decision trees, and random forests. Which ones does classification have? Logistic regression, k nearest neighbors, kernel SVM, and naive Bayes. Which ones does only regression have? Simple linear regression and multiple linear regression. And this is not hard and fast. These are just some examples. Can you list some of the classification algorithms? LKS, KNDR. Logistic regression, K nearest neighbors, SVM. Kernel SVM, naive Bayes, decision tree, and random forest. LKS, KNDR. Can you list them again? Can you list the regression algorithms? SMP, SDR, simple linear regression, multiple linear regression, polynomial regression, support vector regression, decision tree regression, and random forest. What's a concise way of saying the difference between classification and regression? Classification predicts a class, hence classification. Regression predicts a value. What is the one common algorithm for unsupervised learning? K-means clustering. What were the 8 different ways to compare supervised versus unsupervised? Data, feedback, what it does, what it knows, its goal, types of problems, accuracy, and AI.